Hey, good morning, everyone. It's Anne Manera, and we are live once again for another live color along on our usual Thursday. Good morning, everyone. Hope everyone is having a great day. We need to do a sound check to start everything off before I start talking to everybody. And I'm just going to get this shared out to a few places. If you would like to share this page out to, this video out to your Facebook page or to a coloring group, I would greatly appreciate it. I'm sharing it out to a couple of different places, and let me see if I can walk and chew gum at the same time. Good morning to Bonnie Hughes. Can you hear me, Sharon? How's my sound? Sound is good. All right, cool. Thank you so much, Sharon. Good morning to Bonnie Hughes. Angela Radomi, how are you, my friend? I was just thinking of you the other day. Haven't seen you in a long time. Chris is here with us. Good morning, Chris. Sound is good. Bev Larson is joining us again. Mamie's here with us today. Hello, Mamie. Mamie says the sound is good also. Alice is watching. Good morning to Alice. Bonnie Hughes. All of our usuals, right? So we are going to color today with watercolor pencils. You can see that I have watercolor pencils with me this morning, and I'm using these Prismacolor watercolor pencils. And you know, usually when we use watercolor pencils, we kind of, all right, I gotta get rid of this sharing business. I can't do two things at once here. Usually when we use watercolor pencils, or when I use them anyway, I end up using them very light, and I start doing like start shading with them and blending them, and they just really don't look as vibrant. So this morning I thought I would approach today's page with more of a vibrant color palette. Does that make any sense? I'm going to pop a piece of paper back here. Oh, Angela, we've missed you. I was going to send you an email the other day. Matter of fact, the last time I did a color along, I said, I think I did bring I think I commented that we hadn't seen you, and I was just wondering if anyone had talked to you. I don't like to really bug people if they're not watching. I don't want to hound them. But I was thinking of you. So, all right, so we've got this mushroom page for today's color along, and you can do a lot with mushrooms, right? You can do a lot with coloring mushrooms because there's a lot of different colors you can use with them, and I'm not going to make them the same color as a usual, realistic mushroom. Oh, sorry, you guys. Scarlett and Paisley said, did you see that biscuit crumb that just flew? Here, Scarlett. Here, girls. Here you go. Miss Paisley. Okay. So I'm going to use these watercolor pencils. So the other thing that we're going to be doing today is I want to do a flip through because a couple of people did ask me, a flip through of my Tiny Houses Simple Coloring book. I don't have flamingos yet, but as soon as that comes in, I will do a flip through of that. And then the other book I want to talk about is Draw Along Volume 5. And I want to talk about... Good morning, Jean. I want to talk about this book, these drawing classes that I offer. This is the 5th session, and it's 12 drawing classes that are offered over the course of 12 weeks. We actually meet every other Wednesday. So we don't meet every Wednesday. We meet every other Wednesday. The replays are there, and we learn to draw with colored pencils, charcoal. And this, I'm going to tell you the cost of it. The cost is only $15.99. Why is it so cheap, you ask? I start to wonder, is it so cheap? Is it too cheap? Do I need to up this price to the going rate, or to keep up with my competition and offer this class as a $250 class over the course of 12 weeks? Or do I keep it at the $15.99? So for those of you that are here with us this morning, good morning, Lynn, like Sharon and Jean and Lynn, for example, that are part of this class, that have been taking this since book 1, I'm sure you're screaming, please do not up it to $250. And the reason why I'm saying that is because $15.99 is what, $1.33 per class for 12 classes. I started doing this because people wanted to learn how to draw. It's a huge savings. It's a deal. I don't know how else to get everyone to realize how much of a deal this is. And the other crazy part of all of it is that here's the $15.99 book. I only make the royalty on this book. So I'm not even making $15.99 on this book. So I want people to to join this class. Dawn's here. Good morning, Dawn. And learn to draw and see what they think they cannot do, but they really can. So, so here's shading with charcoal. We're going to go over this one on the first week. This book starts, it's the best deal since sliced bread. It is the best deal since sliced bread. It's better deal than filling up your car with gas, right? It's less than a tank of gas. We should put it like that. Less than a tank of gas is what it really is. Flower with graphite. So we meet July 7th for this book, and we will be meeting every other Wednesday until December 8th, right? Jean's saying it's wonderful. Sharon says it's a deal and it's so interesting to see how much you can progress with each and every class session. And you know what? I learned a lot about what I can and can't do yet. Exactly, Lynn. We even approach mandalas, as much as some people do not like them, but we still approach them, and everyone does a really good job with them, whether they like them or not. We play around with charcoal. We use graphite. We use pastels. We draw some line art with marker. It's similar to if you have been to camp to the drawing when we draw the camp cabin. So if this is something that you're interested in and you really want to join this, I encourage you to get this book. It's $15.99. It's less than a tank of gas. It's $1.33 per lesson. The replays are there. If you don't want to join us live, it's no big deal. Sometimes I teach the session, the live class, with 1 or 2 people, and I'm fine with that. I'd rather not offer this as a pre-recorded class. Because when I do a pre-recorded video, I feel like I'm just sitting here doing nothing and I'm talking to the wall. So, for some reason, I can talk more if I'm live, and the pressure is on that I have to talk. So, so that's what's happening with this book. If you are more interested in learning more about it, just let me know. I can get you the link. It's on Amazon, or if you want to print it yourself, you can get the PDF. It's a cool book to have. Yeah, I can't wait to do the Bridges of Madison County drawing either. I wonder if Francesca will be here, right? What is the line? It's only once in a lifetime. There was a line that, what was that thing that someone put? That's the bridges. And look, what Sharon's talking about is this one. We're drawing from this photograph, but we're not going to draw it to look exactly like this. We're going to draw this in with lines. We're going to figure out where are the lines in this bridge to create a line drawing of line art. Lines, right? Lynn says, I usually buy the PDF, but I bought the book this time. It's like, I like the new format. Yes, and what Lynn's talking about is it used to have a different format where, for example, landscape with charcoal for this one, what used to happen was here's the page we would draw on, and then up in this corner was the reference photo, and we didn't like it. So I changed it with the last book, starting with the last book. So now we open up the book, and there it is. I usually have to cut it up. That's the only part I don't like about it, Lynn, is I usually have to cut it up if it's a horizontal page. So, I mean, if you can't join the lives and you want to learn how to draw, this is a great way to learn how to draw. I think that I do a great job teaching it, or a good enough job teaching it. I don't know. You guys be the judge of that, I guess, right? I don't like to toot my own horn. But you're being taught by someone who has taught this type of class. I've been teaching painting and drawing classes for over 20 years. I'm not a self-taught artist. I have a bachelor's degree and a master's degree in art. So I know the fundamentals of it, and I want to share that all with you, just like we would do with coloring. Okay, so any questions about that, let me know. Yes, this kind of certainty only comes but once in a lifetime. You'll have to say it like that. Once in a lifetime. Right, Sharon? That's the line from Bridges of Madison County. So, in the meantime, we are working on today's page, which is watercolor pencils. So, if you head over to the group, Alice says, I watched that movie last time. You guys forgot to tell me it was a tear jersey. I cried so much. Oh, thank you, Marianne. Marianne says, I love your colorful shirt. Thank you. That's because I always wear black. I am working on the Coloring Handbook, volume 3, right? And I am so close to being finished with it. I've got a lot of things on my mind lately, I guess, a lot of things happening, and I usually de-stress or relax by coloring or drawing or painting or creating something, I'm just going to jump right in here with my crimson red color, or as they say, rouge, right? And start coloring this. So I am like 2 tutorials away from finishing that book, and I am stuck. I'm so stuck. So I want to hear from all of you. What do you want to learn? What should I include as my last tutorials? This new coloring handbook is going to have coloring challenges, a few different creativity type articles like the last one, and coloring pages at the end of the book as usual. Paisley doesn't understand what I'm talking about. Sharon says, you are a wonderful instructor teaching techniques and skills that give the ability of the student the ability to draw. My shirt is a surprise today. Wow, I'm very boring apparently. I don't know. I'm going to tell you something. I do not like the way my arms look on camera. So let's just talk about that. And I don't like my bare arms on my artwork. So I want to have sleeves. Plus I'm a little chilly. Don't ask me why, but I'm a little chilly. Paisley's panting. It's not that, it is kind of cool out today, but this next week it's going to be a scorcher here, right? Hey, Judy. That is the best movie. So how many, are you going to watch it again, Alice? What was the other movie that I wanted to watch? I don't have the variety book yet, but I will do a flip through when I get it. I still have to get that, and Marianne's talking about Big Variety Volume 3. Let me get Paisley. Hold on, Paisley. Well, I don't see anything back here. You might have to stay in the kitchen. Okay. But the shirt is a hit. It is from Animal Rescue. It was a gift. It is an Animal Rescue shirt. Here, Scarlett. I really am not crazy about it because it just feels like it's gigantic. But I don't know. So Marianne's talking about Big Variety Book Volume 3. I was starting to say that as I had to go help Paisley, but Big Variety Book Volume 3 has 100 pages to color. There's a kind of a collage posted in the group, and it is 100 pages that are sent out to my monthly coloring page membership people. So that being said, that if you're a member and you of my monthly coloring pages, whether you are and you get coloring pages from me every month, you have those pages that you've had to print. So you may say, wow, I really want that book, and then say, well, I already have these. But they're from the past, maybe even the past year. They might be from the past year. They're not just from the last 10 months to make up 100 pages. There's a variety. There's patterns, mandalas, abstracts, grayscale. It's just a huge variety of pages. There's a lot of fun pages, totally different pages. Oh, Alice, you'll watch it again, even though you cried. I know. What part made you cry? That she didn't know what to do? What do you think she should have done? I think she should have gone with them. But what a thing to live with after all those years. I mean, after all of that, to go back home, right? How about the part that of that movie, Alice, that where she is sitting, what is she? Is she eating supper, eating with her family when they first came back? And she's just kind of like looking out the window, like, doesn't it make you think of like what you might regret in life? I don't know. Kind of weird, isn't it? So I'm mixing this orange color with this red color, coloring on top of one another. And I want to make this a little more vibrant today because I'm all about color today, apparently. I don't know. I don't know what happened. And then I'm going to go back over it with a paintbrush with water so that I can add the water to it. This one is Carmine Red, which surprises me because it's very pink. Honestly, I don't know why it's called Carmine Red, because anything that is ever called Carmine Red usually does not look this pink. So I'm just going to go over the stem kind of an even pressure, and then I'm going to go back on top of it with a different color, but I'm not really sure. Maybe a blue, and it'll kind of look purplish in the end. I would have jumped out of that truck, Lynn is saying, Sharon says, at the end to be with him. Me too. I would have too. I mean, she was really miserable. But then again, I mean, maybe she thought she didn't deserve it, right? That scene was the saddest to me too, Sharon. It was the saddest because she just kind of reflected on like what just happened. And imagine being the people that found the diaries, like the journals. I always worry that people would find what I wrote down. You know? Marianne says, movie and book is the best. And the perfume Bridges my daughter got me. There's a perfume? Yeah. The Road Not Taken. Lynn, you're right. Is there a road not taken? We all have those roads, right? The road's not taken. I don't know. This is blue. This is yellow, blue. Yellow. I'm usually pretty colorful, though. I've been working on some new paintings for my painting classes. The next painting session starts on Monday, June 7th. Excited about that. And then I've been working on some new ones. Did everyone see the new ones? For July. Because I usually try to be a little bit ahead. I'm not a last minute Larry. Are you a last minute Larry? I thought she was feeling stuck in her life too, Sharon. But maybe a lot of people are. You know? People can always, imagine if there was social media at the time, how she would feel about all of that. Then she would really start to feel stuck. Because social media can make you really feel like stuck. All right, so let's see what other color we're jumping into here. I think I am going to add a little bit of this brown color, which is called terracotta, to this portion under here. And I'm going to go with kind of a very heavy pressure, like a burnish look. Just kind of see what will happen with this page today. Oh, I can show you the fourth one right now. Want me to show all of them right now, Lynn? I'm not crazy about the fourth one, but I don't know. I'm going to show you right now. I'm going to get them. I'm going to actually get up and get them. Let me see. Let me show you what we're doing in June. Well, how about that? In June, we are doing a few different, four different paintings in June. Well, each month is 4. This is what's happening for June. We've got this kind of tiny houses little painting we're working on. These all have templates. Then this is one of my most favorites with these pink cone flowers. We're working on that one in June. And then the other one we're working on in June, and these are not the order that it's happening in. This one, which is Simple Pimple, right? Look at these little white flowers here with the brown in the center. And then we are working on this one, which is kind of similar to one we did in, did we do this in May? Or maybe that was April we did one. There was the pink, I forgot when we did it. So those are the ones that are happening in June. Then the ones that are happening in July, I tried to go with some different palettes of color. Which one? The last one, Sharon? Or the ones with the coneflower one? I love the coloring mushrooms. I don't know why, since I think the taste is... I'm not a fan of mushrooms either, Angela. I feel like they're fungus. They are, right? I don't know. They're very healing, though. So this is what's happening in July. So July, I have kind of a different palette of different things. This one's kind of funky with these 4 little plants. Lynn called this one the bunny rabbit. The bunny rabbit cactus. So, I mean, this is another fun class. These are $39.99 for a month for 4 classes each month. And you sign up for all 4. That's $10 a week. And you can watch the replays forever. Ever and ever and ever. So if you have nothing to watch on TV, binge watch. So that's the cactus ones. Then this one has been kind of catching a lot of people's eyes. This flamingo. And look, Lynn, I added glitter. Alice says, I cried because she married someone she didn't love. I cried because she found love. We're talking about Bridges. But could be with him. I cried because she felt like that no one really knew her. I cried because she thought she would be with him after she died. I cried because how the journals changed her children's life at the end. And I'm just a crybaby with this movie. I'm going to start to cry right now. Yeah, these are cute. I think they're cute. So this one's a flamingo guy. That one's going to be a lot of fun. This one, Alice had commented on this one. I'm actually very eager to do this one. And by the way, Sharon, look, it just has yellow trees instead of green because we're like anti-yellow. So, and you can watch the replays of these, but these are a lot of fun. We have a lot of fun in these classes. And then this one is the last one, Lynn. I'm not sure if I should add like a white string or something to this so that it would complete the ribbon. I did show the glitter to my mother. Actually, she told me that I should have added glitter to all of them. I said I am not adding glitter. My mom thinks glitter is like the bomb. She was all about the glitter. The yellow tree, doesn't that look pretty? I love this one. This is one of my favorite. Yeah, yellow. We should just have pink trees in the world, right? And not have to worry about green. That's why we live in New England where there's fall. Diana's asking what movie because she feels like she needs a good cry. The Bridges of Madison County. Lynn, I didn't think you were going to be here. Did I think you were going to be here? Do I have my days confused? All right, so this is just, you know, good old orange, my friend. I love this painting. It would make great diamond art, the barn and the trees. Well, I think I might add the flamingo. No, not the flamingo. The barn one. And what was the other one that you told me? Oh, the painting we did last Saturday with the trees and the lake. I'll add those for diamond paintings. Your diamond paintings and Diana's diamond paintings are still on the way. So I got an email saying that they were on the way. They take forever, though. Do you love glitter too, Marianne? Yeah, I'm not really a glitter fan as much. You know why? I don't like when I touch something and there's still glitter on my hands. That part bugs me. It's like it can never, ever go away. It's like I still have glitter. What is going on? You haven't seen that movie either? Maybe we need to have like a... Oh, okay, Lynn. Good luck. Let me know what happens. Let me know how it goes. Maybe we need to have like a group we should watch that movie together. Bridges of Madison County. We should all like... Where did you watch it, Alice? I tried watching the Friends reunion the other day on HBO Max, and I gotta say I'm a little disappointed because now all of a sudden I can't get onto HBO Max. Like, what the heck? I'm so confused. Yes, I see. Alice and Sharon agree with me about the glitter. You pet the dog, there's glitter, right? You eat, there's glitter. But just imagine, you Sharon, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of olive oil. All right, I gotta help Paisley with something here. Hold on. We should, right? We should have movie night. I don't know how we would do that, but here you go. No, I figured you saw it sitting on your couch, Alice. I just didn't know, like, what channel it was on. Maybe it's on Netflix. I don't know. Maybe we should do, like, a group chat while we're watching it or something. Sharon. Imagine, right? Glitter could go in places you would never want it to go. All right, I'm going to go with some pink for this one. My color's getting too muted here. Maybe, huh? I feel like I need to add some blues. And maybe some green. My grandchildren, oh, glitter slime. I know, why do kids love glitter so much? Sharon, good question about HBO Max. It's driving me crazy because I thought I had it and then I found out I could only get it on my iPad. And I honestly don't like watching TV on my iPad. Like, where do you sit it? I felt like I was like, I wasn't relaxed. I want to just be able to watch it on my regular TV. I mean, I've got a 43-inch TV. Why am I watching it on my iPad? That's insane. When I first retired, we had Tuesday family movie day, and I would host it. It was fun when my mom was alive. Oh, that's so exciting. So what would you do? You would all get together in one room when people could be together, right? That would be fun. How about, what was the person that they had, like, they started doing soup night, where they would all get together one night a week and have soup? It's a person on TV, and I don't remember who it was now. And they would have, all friends would get together and have soup night. So I still don't know about how to do this HBO Max thing. I mean, maybe I have to subscribe to HBO. Okay, so if I subscribe to HBO, which I think that might be part of it, then HBO Max is an app. But I can't get the app to download on my TV. So it's really driving me crazy. So I got totally disgusted with watching Friends. And then there was the whole thing about Matthew Perry. What was going on with that? Here's another blue color. I think I might go over this one with a little bit of yellow, and then when we mix the water with it, it will appear to be green. Or there's the, I don't know. That's what's supposed to happen, right? We had a large screen TV. Is this going to be like you moved your large screen TV outside? Oh, I don't know if I could play. Can do Zoom, because we use Zoom for my painting class. I do have a Zoom account, but I don't think we could play the movie. Can we? You have to, Sharon, you have to do something about downloading an app through your HBO account, or you have to sign in with your, I don't know. We had the large screen TV, and we would play a DVD, and I would have popcorn, candy, and make some grilled cheese and sandwiches or pasta. Look what Sharon was making. Pasta fagioli, pasta fazool. Does everybody know what that is? I haven't had that in a long time. There should be like an outdoor movie somewhere. That would be kind of fun. You know, the other day I was riding by this playground near my house, and someone was having a birthday party for their kids in the park, like at the playground. They had pony rides and everything. And I thought to myself, I can't believe you can actually just have a party in the park. Like, did they need permission? Well, that would explain the change to Matthew Perry's face. All right, I'm going to do purple on top of this one now. This is going to look really interesting when we're done, don't you think? Because I really have no plan about these shrooms. Return to Amish. Chris is watching Return to Amish. Is that the show where the Amish kids, like, leave the Amish community and then they go back? What a life. And they all kind of, like, rent a house or something. I think I've seen some of that. Pasta bazool. Yeah, pasta bazool. I haven't had that in a long time. Let's put some pink back here. This is going to make it a little bit lighter. And then we'll add maybe some pink with some purple on this one. I don't know what's going to happen. So the magic or the transformation is going to occur when we add the water. Matthew Perry, according to Bonnie Hughes, split from his fiancée, according to People magazine. Oh, that's terrible. Maybe that's why he was such a little bit of a tearjerker. Or maybe he watched the Burgess of Madison County the day before. Right? Could have. Who knows? You can't keep up with these celebrities sometimes. Some of them go back and some of them go English. If you did Zoom, prepared yourself with a tissue box and see me ugly crying. All right, Sharon. Sharon says that when we all get together to see Bridges of Madison County, she's going to make pasta fazool for everybody. So I'm thinking that we should just all meet in Sharon's backyard. Maybe like in a couple of weeks, we'll all like get together. She'll cook. I'll bring the, I don't know. I'll bring some colorful pencils. I don't know. What are we going to do? I'm going to add white to this and see what happens. It's kind of making it a little different, right? This whole conversation is completely changing. The film is not on Netflix. You can pay for it on Prime, and I think it's on HBO. I'm not paying for it. It should be free. That is a classic. All right, what color should I use for this guy right here? We want it to be something that's going to make it pop, right? We want it to be something that is more colorful. I'm going to go with this blue. Oh, no, there's that blue right there. So maybe not. All right, let me go back to this guy right here. I'm going to add blue onto this one. And for this one, for the stem, I'm going to do a heavy pressure so it's very, very dark. Paint and canvas. All right, fine. We'll do a paint on. We should do a paint. Maybe we should just do a Zoom class. Maybe we should do a Zoom meetup. I'll do it for free. How about we'll do that? Does anybody want to do this? We can do a free Zoom, paint on canvas, Bridges of Madison County theme. We can all have our own food and our own beverage, so we don't have to even leave home. If anyone is interested, we can do it. I'll do it. I'll teach the class for free of the paint on canvas. I don't know what we would paint. We could probably paint someone crying maybe because, you know, that's what everyone's doing. I can't eat and cry at the same time. Alice is saying. No kidding. I hear you. You'll have to take a moment to eat and then go cry, right? Lynn's bringing the wine. Okay. Imagine if we all met up at some point. That would be hysterical, actually. All right, let's see what this color is. Oh, this is the one I was looking for, and I was a little taken aback by it. This one's called Goldenrod, so I'm just going to color this one with Goldenrod. What should we paint if we're going to paint? I guess it should be a bridge, right? It could kind of be like a whimsical little bridge, so it's easy peasy. Letters? What kind of letters? Angela's. Angela's comment. I forgot how entertaining you guys all were. I know we're just a riot, aren't we, Angela? You want to laugh? Just hang out with us. I'll tell you. That would be fun, Sharon. It would. Oh my goodness. How crazy would that be? All right, so here's red. There's my red underneath that, on the underside of that. I like that combination of color, actually. And then I think that I'm going to use some red on this guy standing over here by himself. Apparently, he looks like he doesn't want to be with the rest. Yeah, these color-alongs are not about coloring. I mean, they are, but you never know what type of topic could come up. Alice is just falling apart over this. She ugly cries, and now Lynn wants to add wine, and then we want to eat something. Marianne's crying all by herself there, just thinking about this whole thing. Oh, the letters she read from him. Oh, I know. Can you imagine? Oh my goodness. It's so like, I just feel bad for her. I'm feeling like heartbroken for her, that she should have taken a different path and not, you know. I mean, even like the atmosphere in her house to me, like just the way the house was as she was sitting with her family, even like there was like wasn't there like a stuck energy about it? It seemed like that to me. It seemed like there was more like, I don't know. There was more like, it was all like life was stuck. I hate when life feels stuck, don't you? Sometimes I get that stuck energy feeling in life. You have to just change one thing, I think, and then things start changing. Or be careful what you wish for. You know when people say that? Be careful what you wish for, because then something else might happen. Oh my goodness. So philosophical, isn't it? I know. I want to cry for her, Alice, because she really just kind of like, it was stuck with that guy. And they had no clue, right? They were so clueless as to what she was feeling, what she was going through. Now I'm going to have to watch it. Life was a ritual, mundane, and so routine. Ugh. Does it ever feel like that to you? It feels like that to me sometimes. Sometimes I do things and I say to myself, did I just do that? Or did I just like, I don't know. Like I think about something that I was supposed to do, and then question whether or not I actually did it. You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of when, like when you're driving somewhere, like maybe a route you always drive on like a daily basis, and then you don't really remember where you've driven. Do you know what I'm talking about? It's like, have you ever gone somewhere and then wondered a few streets later, did I lock the front door? That happens to me. I just found Bridges on Roku. You've never seen it either, Chris? Doesn't everyone have that one love? Oh, I've never had that one love to that degree, though, Sharon. Have you? You don't have to tell us if you don't want to. I need to watch it again. I watched it last year for the first time. The first time I feel like I could recite it. Or maybe it should be like the Rocky Horror Picture Show, where people go to it and then they recite it. Maybe I should just watch it on mute. Maybe we should all play the characters. Imagine that happening now, though. Like, imagine, like, remember the scene, like, this strange guy shows up. I don't know. Now you think that they're gonna, like, chop you up and sell your kidneys or something. Oh, at the drive-in must have been cool. I gotta make sure that this video is still playing correctly here. Hold on. Where is it? You know what the weirdest part is? If you look at the time to see how long this video has been going on, it almost looks like it's been on for like an hour and a half. It's very strange. All right, so here is the main mushroom. the main character of this page is the main mushroom. And now I need to give him a top. I'm thinking yellow, just like the rest. So the eye kind of like jumps up and down, so it kind of creates that rhythm. You want to throw toast in the screen? No, we can throw film canisters, Lynn. Is anybody else a Rocky Horror Show Picture fan? Is that the name of it? Rocky Horror Picture Show? Anyway, when I was in college, we used to go see the Rocky Horror Show every week. Practically every week. It was always played at midnight. We brought toilet paper and toast. We said, and not for very much longer. Like that. Did anybody else go see this? You like crying on your own in private? I know. I don't blame you. I don't blame you, Marianne. I think I'm numb to it though now. I don't know if I would cry if I saw it. I'm gonna have to watch it and let you know if I cried. Chris said she's missed a lot of dialogue because her husband was snoring so loud. That's true, Bev. You never know. Bev's saying it might not have turned out great if she had gone with him. I am sure she loved her family, but people sometimes take all for granted. Needed to add a little spice into her life. Maybe that's as spicy as it would have gotten. Maybe it was only that spicy and that good because it was forbidden, right? And because it was a secret. We all know that, right? Don't you think that if you can't have something, it seems better? We should add a mask to the mushrooms. That would be pretty funny, actually. This is the first time I saw it. The first time I saw it on stage, it had audience participation. Lynn's talking about Rocky Horror. I always seem to find something new about that movie every time I see it, and I've seen it a lot. Maybe I should read the book. I haven't read the book. Bonnie, did you read the book before you saw the movie, or vice versa? Because I always find that if I read a book, like I read Outlander, the Outlander series, and I was really upset about, oh, look at this. This is missing a line. Let's not tell anybody. Don't tell anybody that there's a line missing here. I was upset that the characters in Outlander in the actual TV series did not appear like they appeared in my head. Jamie did not look at all. There's another movie that is like a forbidden thing, like a steamy thing. Outlander. Hey, Kim Adams. So when you saw the movie, Bonnie, what did you think? Did you think this is great? This is just what I expected? Or did you have a better, maybe you had something else in your head about what was going on? I think I would have. It's such a classic movie, but any movie with Meryl Streep is great. I think I probably would have cried at both, too. I don't know how we've got on to this topic about bridges. Oh, because Alice told us about it. Okay. I read the book after I saw the movie. Sharon is telling us, usually I like to do it the other way around, but for bridges it worked out. But once I saw it, I wanted to read the book. So you didn't have this like preconceived picture in your head of what was going on, right? All right, I'm gonna just give the background a blue. I'm gonna use peacock blue kind of on its side, just to kind of give it. And I'm not worrying about these lines only because I would have to keep pivoting. We don't want to get too much exercise. And then we're going to work our magic with the water. Yeah, when I read Outlander, I really had a totally different picture in my head about what the characters might have looked like, what the setting of where they were looked like. Has anyone else read the Outlander series by Diana Garibaldi? That's a really interesting series about time travel. And now there's a Monet painting. Did anyone see that? There's a Monet painting that they are thinking that that time travel does exist because they swear that there's an iPhone in the painting. I don't know. What do you think about that whole thing, about that whole time thing? You know how people say that the time is not linear and everything is happening at the same time, so there is no time? What do you think? Sometimes I think that's happening. Sometimes if I read the book Bev is telling us they do a movie, I hate the movie. Me too. That's what happens to me too. All right, so now we are ready for our water. Our H2O, as I call it. Had no idea, just happened onto the movie because I saw that Meryl Streep was in it, and she's she's a really good actress. You are right. So the key to adding the water to this, in my opinion, is where do we not... some people do, Alice. I'm just going to add the water to this, but being mindful of where I'm placing my hand. Right, Paisley? Yeah? Paisley's getting a haircut today. I'm going to give her a haircut later. I know, Paisley. It's going to be really hot next week. It's going to be like 90 for a week. Or in the 90s for a week. I am not looking forward to it. Anybody else not look? Outlander. Isn't it amazing? I have not watched the series, but I've read all the books. I think there's one book that I did not read yet. And they're big books. They're not only like 1,000 to 1,400 pages, but the size of the book is a big book. So it makes it even worse. for length, you know? Right, Paisley? I know, honey. That's what happens, right? Here, let me get this for you. I know you don't want to get up. Gonna be a good girl. Yeah, it's raining here too, Bev. It's raining, but then next week we're gonna get I guess a heat wave. I don't know. So Paisley and Scarlett are going to get a little bit of a haircut so that they're not so hot. So look how much different the watercolor is looking now that I'm adding the water. Just kind of like those paint with water books. I'm going to use a thinner brush for the for right here. Miss Paisley, you don't like it that I'm talking about you? Gonna be a good girl. The other day was so cold. Then look, it was like up and down temps, right? What is happening up and down temps? Doesn't it look great with water, Bev? What a difference. And I don't want to have a puddle, so I'm just kind of like wiping the water off with my finger. It looks much better now that I added the water. I was a little worried while I was doing this, to be honest with you, Angela, because it was looking like, boy, this isn't looking that great. But look at the difference right here when I added, this is where I added pink with yellow. And look at the bright orange that this is making. Oh, Paisley's arguing with Scarlett over something. Listen, girls. Oh, wait. Let me help you. Hold on. So, what should we do? Should we do should we meet up and watch the bridges of Madison County together and color or paint or, I don't know, eat? What should we do? Should we meet virtually for all of that? What do you guys think? I need somebody else to help me plan this, though, so if anyone's interested. No, this is not a water brush, Bev. I don't like those water brushes. And you know what's weird is that I have a couple of them, and one of them, as soon as I took it out of the package, it was broken. Then the other one that I have, I can't get it apart. So I'm just thinking that it's just meant to be that I just do not use them because I don't really like them. Isn't that weird that they just... It's like it's just not meant to be for me to use that kind of brush. It basically fills up inside the brush. And you fill up the water and then you dip and then you kind of squeeze. I think that's the part that I don't like. Because I feel like if I was to squeeze it, I'm not sure if I could squeeze it. I mean, I might squeeze it too hard. You know, I don't think I'd have a consistent squeeze. I'll end up with a puddle. I think they leak too. I agree with you, Bev. One of them did leak. The one that was broken. That's when I figured out it was broken. Changing subject. Okay, Lynn. It's like Lynn's raising her hand. Question. All right, I ordered from Instacart, Lynn's telling us, and lots of stuff. Requested 6 bananas, but I received 6 bunches. Oh my God. You're kidding. Did they only charge you for 6 bananas? Are you going to start singing, Yes, We Have No Bananas? Yes, Heather is great with a water brush. I've seen that. I agree with you, Marianne. I'm not really good with it. I'm afraid it's going to, like, I don't know, get weird. Like, squeeze. Chris, that's a great idea. Chris is saying that she bought one of my color by number books called Serene. I have 2 of them, Serene and Tranquil. And on the back of the book is the color key, and it is kind of difficult to kind of flip. And I wanted to put that color key inside the book, but it would have made the price of the book to be like triple. So Chris is saying that she just made a copy of it on her printer, and she just printed it out. Or, you know what you could do too is you could take a photograph of it and maybe like stand like your iPad up or something and have it like that. So Lynn, what are you going to do with 9 pounds of bananas? Are you going to be making banana bread and start selling it on the street corner? Banana muffins? Giving it out? Yes, we have no bananas. I don't know who's texting me. How about the banana that Alice was eating? Yeah, Alice, I saw the picture of that banana that you were eating that was stringy. Did you ever find out what was wrong with that banana? I was going to say that it, well, maybe I said it in your, I think I might have told you in my head, that maybe it was frozen. It was in too cold of a temperature. See, something weird going on in the middle of the banana. That was weird. You don't know what it was, Alice? Look, we can combine Lynn's comment about what she's just said with about the bananas and with what you're saying right below there, Lynn. She's saying, I'm going to try to give some. Oh, I bought water pen. Going to give some away. That's a good idea. That happened to me one time when I ordered these little notebooks on Amazon. I ordered one notebook. It was a little like 4x6 notebook, and I ordered one, and they sent me 6, and I was only charged for one. So hey, I took it. Apparently, whoever did your shopping for Instacart does not know that bananas come in bunches, right? And when you say one banana, you meant one banana, or 6 bananas, right? Wow, that's crazy. All right, so I'm doing the background, and the background is a little bit lighter than the rest, and I did that on purpose. Lynn said, Chris wants Lynn to just go walk around the neighborhood and say free bananas. Hey, someone in my neighborhood has a rooster. I thought I was really losing my mind. But someone in my neighbor has a rooster now. You're not supposed to have a rooster in this neighborhood because they make too much noise. But the craziest part is that what time do roosters usually make noise? Like in the morning, right? 5 a.m.? Well, this rooster needs to change his clock because he starts making noise every night around 5:30. I know. I would think it would have set off an alert. Exactly, Lynn. I mean, although one time I was at Stop and Shop and the guy in front of me was buying 99 plantains. You know? So maybe they thought you were going to do something like have a banana party or something. Who knows? Sometimes the produce is not picked up correctly. I ordered sweet potatoes one time and they did not send me sweet potatoes. I ordered escarole another time and they sent me green leaf lettuce. So I don't really think that a lot of even the shoppers actually even know what the heck they're looking for. The duck, I don't know. We never saw the duck, Alice, but now there's a rooster. I haven't seen it. I just hear it every night. Crazy. You have to be specific with them. Sharon's telling us we have to say one bunch and no more than 6 in a bunch. And maybe you need to even specify how big the banana needs to be. My goodness. This sounds like it could be a project. I still think you should start walking down the street and just singing, yes, we have no bananas. That would be kind of funny. All right, so this is my finished page. Pretty cool, huh? Let me see. Let me move this over here so I don't spill it. I'm afraid I'm going to spill that. My daughter has a duck and 8 hens, gets lots of eggs, and the duck protects the chickens. Yeah, you can have chickens where I live, but you can only have 4, I think, in this city. And you can't have a rooster. Oh my goodness, what just happened? Brother. Swipe left to reveal comments. Left. Okay. All right, so this one's finished. And the next time we meet on next Thursday, right? Next Thursday, we are going to be coloring. Let's see if I can lift this up, okay. Stained glass. I don't know what we're going to use for medium for this. I thought about gel crayons, maybe. Thank you, Chris. And I'm not sure, so we'll have to give that some better thought. And then on the 17th, we'll be working with pointillism. And then on the 24th, I cannot wait for this one, blending with colored pencils for this grayscale page. This is going to be really, really fun. And that gets us through June. So, hey, consider joining my draw along class for $15.99. I think everyone would really enjoy it and really be surprised at what they can actually do. So consider that. My Tiny Houses coloring book is out on Amazon. Flamingo coloring book is out on Amazon. I'm just waiting for it to be delivered. Big Variety coloring book, volume 3, 100 pages, exclusive to just that book, is out on Amazon. What else did I have to tell you? I'm working on the Coloring Handbook Volume 3. I know time does fly, doesn't it, Bev? Working on Coloring Handbook Volume 3, and I'm so close to the end, to the end of finishing it. So hopefully, I'm hoping actually to get it completed this weekend, and then have to just go back in and do some edits. So I have 2 more tutorials. I've been really, I've been working on it at night lately, and I don't know. It's just been a lot of fun to work on. So I've got 2 more tutorials. I thought about marbleizing, but I'm not sure. I thought about including maybe some color palettes in the book. Not sure. So head over to the Just Color Coloring group and let me know what you think about what should be in that book for those last 2 tutorials. Okay, everyone. Hey, thanks so much for joining me today. And I will see everyone on next Thursday. We have a lot going on next week, actually. We've got painting on Monday, draw along on Wednesday, color along on Thursday. I think I have another painting class, a Friday lesson on Friday, I believe, right? And it's going to be a busy week. Have a great day, everyone. Talk to you soon.